Well, that's very powerful. And I think that when Dr. Amos talks up, he comes up, he's going to talk about that somatic piece of stress. And we call it psychosomatic, where the body and the mind, of course, are very connected. And you can't hide from what your mind is troubled by. And so it will show up in your body. And this idea, I was thinking about this in meditation today about David. And the scripture, I believe it's Psalm 55, correct me, theologians, if I'm wrong, where he says, oh, let's get the verse. I want to get it. If I were a dove, I would fly away and be at rest, right? And I was thinking about that because here is a leader, right? Here is God's man, anointed, contextually just betrayed by his friend, enemies surmounting him. But here is David saying, oh, if I had wings like a dove, I would be at peace and I would fly away. Some clinicians and maybe even theologians could look at that as a suicidal ideation. Wow. That here you have this man who is so exhausted, so prolonged, so feeling invalid, that he wanted to give up, that he couldn't see any solution, that he was ready to give up so much and make a permanent decision based on a temporal solution, a temporal situation. And I bring that up because, and there's this book I read many years ago, and if you're a leader, you should get it. It's by a Bishop Gerald something, he's a psychologist, and the book is titled Preachers Are People Too. And what he's talking about is that people that are gifted can often hide because they hide behind their gift. But the gift, as you mentioned earlier, is not for you, it's for others. And so you can have people who are gifted but are not moral. You can have people who are gifted but are still in compulsivity because they use their gifts, their calling, their expertise as a way to hide. And so I want to invite us to dismiss this idea that all you need is success, because the body takes score and the mind takes score, and sooner or later those things catch up to us. You can't run from trauma. You can't run from unresolved emotionality, because sooner or later it will knock on your door. Your marriage, your health, your decision making, the way that you perceive reality, it will knock on your door and it will ask for its payment.